Colbert and I
horrible
are
to
not
me.
friends.
Yeah, like those guys to me, they're just the worst sort of partisan nonsense. You want
But
everybody.
the good part of that is we don't hide it. Like, he
No,
doesn't like me and I don't like him. And we don't deny it and we don't like it.
no, but he's nothing.
Colbert?
Yeah, he's nothing.
He's also
meaning,
very
no,
successful.
but he's just giving the machine what it wants all the time.
Giving the
For my differences with you,
That
I totally respect you.
is well said.
Yeah.
Giving the machine what it wants.
Hey everyone, so as regular viewers of this channel will be aware, I give Democrats a lot of crap, but one thing is undeniable: they are funny people. Now, you can imagine I was perplexed when CBS announced that Stephen Colbert's show was going to be canceled. But one person who appeared to see it coming was Bill Maher, who sat down 2 years ago with Dave Rubin to talk about all things late night, including his thoughts on Stephen Colbert. So let's get into the video.
Don't bow to the point of view of the audience, which is all going to be super woke.
But isn't it funny who's number 1 in late night? It's fucking Gutfeld on Fox. I'm doing his show on Friday. He's
right?
number 1 in late night.
Wait.
Number 1. Gutfeld brings in better ratings than Kimmel or Kimmel 2 or whatever the other guy's name is, Colbert, all those guys. Gutfeld, he has literally like 3 writers. He has probably 5 staff members on the entire show. It's sloppy, it's messy, but it's fun. And he's cool, he's fun. You should, if you haven't connected with him, you might have some issues, but you know what?
I am putting that on my list right under contact. No, really.
I don't know if, yeah?
Really, I love, my favorite 3 words are I don't know, because then I learn something. And I have heard, we did a bit about Gutfeld once. I think probably based on this premise that he was doing the best, I think. It was probably like other shows that fucked into with a conservative bent.
Well, look, if everything's left.
But I have been remiss in doing my due diligence and checking it out personally. And just, I always say, you know, if you're successful, maybe I'm going to think it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But some respect has to be paid just to success.
I totally agree.
And so I need to watch
first
Gutfeld
off,
just because it's a success.
And he's a good dude. You would totally respect him as a not even as a performer.
That I cannot guarantee. That may happen or it may not.
Well,
So to speak to their point here, you have seen a drop-off in interest in corporate content of all sorts, especially among young people, I think. But liberal comedy is particularly hard hit because it's so confined by these regulations that leftism imposes on its members. I mean, let's think about Stephen Colbert or even Saturday Night Live. There's just this huge bucket of things that they won't touch or they're wary of touching, and so they're walking on eggshells. And that makes for very weak comedy. I mean, think about Norm Macdonald on SNL in the 90s. Granted, he was fired, but he certainly was not afraid to offend the audience and even seemed to take some delight in it. Norm persisted in making O.J. Simpson jokes even when he was told to stop, or so I've read. But I can't imagine any contemporary SNL cast member daring to make a George Floyd joke after 2020, or even now. Not that the two figures are really comparable in their actions, just in the sense that they were media spectacles. But let's continue.
You know what? I can't guarantee these things.
Well, now, I don't know if you guys put a title on these things, but the universe or anal sex seems probably appropriate. But isn't that crazy that you're right, that all the comics that were supposed to put everybody to bed or whatever it is, they all went bananas left. I mean, Colbert, these guys are terrible. Like, Kimmel to me is just you may be friends with him. I know a lot of people that were.
I love Jimmy.
Yeah, like he is.
Colbert and I are not friends.
Yeah, like those guys to me, they're just the worst sort of partisan nonsense. You want everybody.
But the good part of that is we don't hide it. Like, he doesn't like me and I don't like him. And we don't deny it and we don't like it.
No, but he's nothing.
Colbert?
Yeah, he's nothing.
He's also very successful.
No, but he's just giving the machine what it wants all the time. For my differences with you, I totally respect you.
Is well said.
Yeah.
Giving the machine what it wants. I wish I had thought of that phraseology. That's exactly right. And, you know, I will always give him great props for the thing he did in front of George Bush at the Correspondents' Dinner in 2007.
Well, what did he do?
Well, he was still in his character.
Yeah.
So he did an
Because this is before.
anti-George Bush speech in the guise of it was not only comedically brilliant, because it was, but the guts to do it right in front of the dude who's president, that's a triple axel pulled off that I will always put in.
I can't quite remember this one, so I got to go see
but
it
I'm
again.
telling
Yeah,
you
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is.
No,
You
I
know,
got
it's
you. I
like-
got you.
So the character he's playing is a conservative.
Right.
So I can't remember the lines,
Yeah.
but to be pretending to be praising George Bush, who's actually sitting right there,
Yeah.
but really the laughs are coming because he's stupid, this
Yeah.
guy, so he's thinking he's praising, but he's actually undercutting. Again, this is a triple axle, and he always should get.
Dude, that's Corchester stuff. That's the stuff the comics are supposed to.
Yes, the strange and maybe even sad fact of Colbert's career trajectory is that he appeared to actually be funny at one point or another. But Colbert's shtick, which was playing a kind of stupid guy with a wink and a nod to his audience, really didn't translate into anything funny when he became just another earnest liberal late night host telling his audience what they want to hear. But let's continue.
They've all become the reverse, though, right?
But,
they've all become suck-ups.
And, maybe we'll become friends one day. I've had that happen before with people. You get off on the wrong foot. I mean, there's no reason why two comics, we do have a lot in common. But, I must say, as of now, I think I did his show twice. I mean, you could tell it's on screen. And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not like we fucking fought each other and came to blows.
But it's
just like, he's very opposite of me. He's like a married Catholic, and I'm like me, So, but that's okay. We're not alike.
You bring your lawyer to confession.
Right.
I
don't have Republican gay sex, but we're great friends now. It's not like we have to be the pairings.
Yeah.
In fact, America works better when it's not. Sean Hannity's always asking, why is diversity a good thing? Well, I concede the point, as probably you promulgate all the time, that we make too much of diversity.
Of course.
Okay, well, there you have it. Bill Maher is the sort of archetypal 90s liberal that you don't see too much of today. He appears to be an actual believer in the marketplace of ideas, for what that's worth. But what are your thoughts on Stephen Colbert's cancellation? Are you furious? Are you ecstatic? Let me know in the comment section below. Give this video a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.